All right, section 9.1. The first one is just going to be a set of matching terms to definitions. So a range of numbers based on a point estimate of a parameter. So a range of numbers usually is going to be a confidence interval. The expected proportion of intervals that contain the parameter if a large number of different samples is obtained. So the number of intervals that contain that would be the level of confidence. Determines the width of the confidence interval, the margin of error. So we add and subtract to it. And then the value of the statistic that estimates the parameter. So that would be the point estimate. So these are just vocabulary terms that you want to match. Question 2, if you constructed 196% confidence intervals based on 100 different random samples of size n, how many intervals would you expect to include the unknown parameter, assume all model requirements are satisfied? So if we do if we do 100 of them and 96% is my level of confidence, we would just multiply this level of confidence times the 100, and that would give us 96. So that 0.96 times 100 tells us that about 96% of those would contain the true parameter. Number 3, we want to put the following in order from narrowest to widest. Assume the sample size, sample proportion is the same for all 4 confidence intervals. Okay, so if we fix those 2 parameters, we saw in the reading that the higher the level of confidence, the wider the interval is, the bigger the interval gets. So the smaller ones are going to be narrow, and then the bigger ones are going to be wide. So 86 is the smallest, that's going to be B. So we're looking at A or C that starts with B. The next one is going to be C, so we're looking at BC, and C is the only one that starts out with that, but it should follow up with D and then A.